Greetings, awesomes. How's everyone doing in English 3060 land here at Wayne State University? Welcome to week 4. Apologies for not getting this out to you last night. But do want to, so I've had a lot of difficulty. I feel like we had a lot of challenges this particular semester. I'm not sure why. I think some has to do with a lot of the late registrations, but getting into groups, forming groups, staying in those groups, already some conflict and things like that already happening. So I'm going to address that and kind of take a minute this week, if you will, and talk about resolving conflict, how we're going to manage and handle our missed deadlines or things like that. Things we were talking about, a little bit last week. We talked about team planning, team organization. We were talking a little bit about the team charter. I'm going to talk more specifically about the team charter in another video, but I'm going to kind of hint at it a little bit right here. But so here's week 4. So we want to finish up our team documents if we haven't. I know many of the groups received so many yesterday, and I'm already looking at those, reading those, and still trying to get caught up with projects 1A and 1B as well, get those graded. So we've got this team charter, right? And it talks about, okay, what do we do for conflict resolution? What do we do for either missing assignments or things not being turned in on time or whatever these things are? And I really can't stress upon you the importance of taking the time, if you haven't already, make sure that you have that, it's clear, all right? If you have someone who just decided they ain't going to respond for a whole week, these kinds of things, or someone who's already not responding and not participating, particularly at a level that maybe your entire team expects, or that should be devoted to not only this course, but to your project. We need to approach that person, right? And think about some of the solutions that team writing provides us, especially in the team charter chapter, which I believe is chapter 3. Getting started with the team charter, and Will provides us with a few examples, such as if you know, right, that you've got stuff coming up and you're not going to be able to, nor do you want to devote as much time as perhaps the rest of your members, let them know that. Let's go ahead, have that conversation, and notice, remember what Wolf says, you can negotiate. Hey, I can only do X, Y, and Z, or I can only do X. I cannot do X, Y, and Z. So I'll negotiate that with the group for a lower score. Done, right? I know I've got X. I'm more concerned than anything right now. I'm not concerned about getting an A in this course. I want to get a C, and that's okay. All right, but so we need to be upfront and have those conversations now, this week. All right. So I cannot encourage you enough that make sure I'm going to look over those team charters, and I'll be looking over those documents. I'll take a break from grading projects 1A and 1B over the next day or two and provide you with some feedback. If you are the sound of my voice, or within the sound of my voice, you're watching this video and you're like, hey, I'm on a team, and as much as I just don't think I can devote as much time, you need to be reaching out to your team, or you need to reach out to me. We need to have a conversation. We need to try to, let's get it resolved this week. Let's get it resolved now, right? Or, hey, I'm going to be gone the last 3 weeks of the semester. I'm not going to be available. Okay, I understand that this stuff happens, but we need to have those conversations now. So you're either going to make up that work before that time, right? Or you're going to be gone 2 weeks before Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving, or whatever your particular thing is. I've already got something scheduled. I'm going to be da-da-da-da. We just have these conversations now. Let's be thinking about these things. Let's be honest with our team. Let's be honest with ourselves where we are. All right. So we need to be having team meetings should be continuing this week. We should continue to make sure we double check with everybody that everybody's on board with what the team is wanting to do. And if you've got something other than what you're seeing, have those conversations this week. All right. I'm going to try to get everybody grouped up. Okay. I still have quite a handful of people who are not in groups at this moment. So I'll be getting you grouped up and put on in Canvas. So that way, as you start submitting things, just one person has to submit it. I get it. And then the feedback, everyone gets to see it. So obviously watch this video. I'm going to post some additional videos shortly. Read chapters 4 and 5 right in here. Will help us start thinking about getting started. Please be meeting with your team. If you haven't done those documents, do those. All right, guys, I'll be back soon. Stay safe. Stay awesome. Bye.